Hey everyone, we're back after a huge week last week doing Too Many Bones.
Indeed.
I'm Mandy, also known as the Board Gaming Pinup Girl.
And I'm Mike, known as Pollum.
Hey everyone, we're back after a huge week last week. All right, so we have two new cameras. Actually, we have the same camera and a new camera, so apologize if things are a little out of whack. Took us a bit longer to figure it out, so hopefully next week we'll be back to normal. So this week on the live stream, we are playing Coal Baron, the Great Card Game by Wolfgang Kramer, Michael Kiesling, and was published by Stronghold Games. So I'm like a big Euro gamer, so this is a departure from some of the other games we've been playing. So gonna be a different vibe, and we're definitely trying to have that interactivity if possible. So yeah, so just a little FYI about us. You have probably seen me on social media on Instagram and Twitter, Board Gaming Pinup Girl, YouTube channel To Die For Games. I'm also a Dice Tower contributor, Board Game Breakfast, as well as a new Kickstarter segment, and a few other things that we contribute to as well. I think I've covered it all, but I'll throw it over to Mike so he can get his stuff into.
You probably haven't seen me. I'm on Instagram as Pollum, P-A-W-L-O-M. Twitter is Pollum21, and here every week on Monday nights.
So I will be monitoring the chat, and if there's any questions or anything you want to talk about, throw it in there. I'll try our best to answer. And Michael's going to go through the game, and we'll try and go through it as accurately as possible.
Yes.
But please let us know if we've missed anything.
Nowhere near as rules heavy as it was last week. Last week was crazy, but
Crazy
tons of fun. All right.
Yes.
So yes, Coal Baron. We are going to be looking to mine coal and ship it off. So we've got different ways that we can collect coal, load it up into our trains, use our engines to get those off to fulfill contracts, and buy shares in companies that we're shipping them off to. And whoever can get the most points doing so will win.
Just as an FYI, we'll probably get crushed to destruction, but as long as you guys figure out how to play the game and it provides a little bit of entertainment, we're good to go. Anyway, so I guess we should just probably swing over to
I will say one thing. For anybody out there that is a How I Met Your Mother fan, I believe this is time to sit up.
Oh. But no.
Come on. It's all I have. It's all I have. Sit up. Come on.
All right, we're going to jump right in.
No?
That was a nice effort.
Tough crowd. All right, fine. All right, so we didn't determine a first player. Do you know what the first player requirements are on this?
Oh, we had this discussion last time, but you know what? I never use those rules, FYI. I usually use Don't Kill Me Dan Schwazi. Or we just, youngest, oldest, we just come up with our own mechanism.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Whoever has the round marker, so pick one.
Yay, it's not me!
So I'll go first.
I'm always first.
All right.
Mike is terrible at math, according to Halden.
Yeah, I cannot math hard at all.
Yeah, right.
All right, so basically the way this works is it is a worker placement, but the cards are your workers. And you have cards we've got ranging from 1 to 3 in a 2-player game. A 3-player game you'll have a 4, and a 4-player game you'll also have a 5. Whenever you want to take one of the actions that are here, and it is just a simple matter of if I want to take this action, I'm going to place my card there to represent that. It has to be 1 higher than the previous placement. So if there's no cards, you must put a 1. You can't put anything higher than that. You can't overbid, if you will. And if there's a 1, you have to place a 2, etc. It doesn't matter who else went there before. You could do 2 consecutive actions there on your 2 turns. You could place a 1 and then a 2 and do that action again. So I will start. By looking at what we have going on here first.
I know, lots of selection. There's a few actions on here as we take them. I'll talk to you about that I personally enjoy taking often.
All right, so I'm going to go here, which means I get to take one of the lorries that has the coal in it. The lorry cards will either have 1 lorry or 2. The 2 lorry cards do not have any additional points at the top, whereas the ones do. They're a little less efficient because you're only getting 1 lorry worth, but you get extra victory points at the end for it. And then when you place your lorry cards, they must go in order from right to left as you're putting the cards in. And then when you're loading them onto your trains, they must come from this spot going out as well.
So you'll notice there's lots of space here. It's because this is going to be like a table hog. So if you played First Class, Castles of Burgundy, their card game, it's along those lines. So what am I going to do? I don't know. I think I should start off pretty easy. So Okay, so I think I'm going to go somewhere different. I'm going to go to the lorry that has the double lorry. So the symbol on this is the castles, which eventually will come into play later. We'll talk about that. So I just want to make sure I'm setting myself up for something good. So that's my action.
So I'm going to grab one of the cars for my train. When you're placing cars for the train, on our player mats, there are 2 different symbols in each of the 3 stations that you can put it in, and you have to match the car to one of those symbols. So we can see that this one has a shamrock. The shamrock can go in the top or the bottom. There's a wheel that can go in the top or the middle, and then there's a castle that can only go in the middle, and looks like a fox that can only go in the bottom. So those get a little more difficult because there's only specific places you can put them. And then the lorry needs to match both elements when you go to place it. You can't just put it anywhere you want.
Yeah, so the first time I played this game, I kind of decided to wing it like I normally do, and yeah, neglected that rule. So this will make it a little harder. Okay, so for me, the best option is, what? I don't really like the options that I have there. So I'm going to take my favorite action ever. So this one here actually has a card listed on it as a 1, so I have to place a 2. So this allows me to take any one of these stacks, take the top 4 cards, and search, pick 1, put the rest to the bottom of the stack. So I'm going to take this pile here, look at the first 4 cards, which are probably not the cards of my dreams. Oh, and so it is. Yes. So I'm going to take the one I want, put the rest, oops, underneath, and pop that back over there. So the lorry I have is almost like a jack of all trades.
It's a wild.
It's a wild.
It's a wild until it's placed. So now that it's placed here, you can only put in coal of one of those 2 symbols. Even though all 4 symbols are on the car, you still have to follow the 2 symbols of the station that it's in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be accurate. All right.
All right, so over to me. Well.
So I know Halden and, Christian are paying attention and watching in the chat. Have you guys played this game before, or have you played the original? Because I know I haven't played the original, and a lot of people say great things about that one.
All right, I'm going to go here. Now, this is a stack of cards, basically, that gives you extra actions. I'm taking an action to get it, but then I can use this action at any point. I could use it right now if I wanted to, but each of these actions are going to be different. They're replicating each of the actions available here, but it's sort of like I'm banking this for later, which could mean that, say, for example, actually, I'll show you. The action that I've taken, or the card I've taken, is to allow me to move lorries from here into the cars, which would normally be one of these 2 actions. So say we get to a point where these are already up to 2 or 3 workers needed to place them. This lets me do it without even placing there. So it's sort of banking for the future.
All right. Look at that. I'm in it to win it. What? I'm going to go here, which allows me to get the lorry with the castle symbol, and it has some 2 pointers on it. I like where that's going. Hold, and I've played neither, but they're both games that tick a lot of my boxes. So definitely this is on the lighter end of the spectrum, but still fun.
All right. I'll go here and grab a car.
Oh, will you now?
I will.
Jeez, took the one I wanted.
Oh, did you want that?
Oh, yeah. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, so what do I want to do next? I
wasn't looking.
Yeah, right. Well, I could actually go that route, or take the one of my dreams. Or I could just do this. So this is the 2/3, which is going to allow me to move this one over here. Because I've got 2, and that's going to slide back in there. I know, I really would have liked to place the points, but such is life.
Okay.
So there we go. Hotstar 14. I have played once at a con. Pretty good. The original or the card game? Probably the original you're talking about. I heard it was out of print. I don't know if that's true. I'm hoping that Steven will make an appearance, but we'll see. Mr. Boinancourt.
All right. I'll go here, which lets me take the top 4 cards of any, similar to the action Mandy took. I'm going to go for the engines. And I will take that one.
Okay. All right, you can see it's starting to spread out a little bit already. Okay, so, I don't really like where this is going. However, I think I'm at, yeah, I'm going to take this. I'm using multiple cards of 2 to take this here, which I can place down here. Okay.
And
The card game. Yeah, this is like, this is my second time, so I think it's pretty good. I really like it. Okay.
I have to double lorry.
Double lorry, okay. Yeah, that still works. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to take this lorry here with the red fox. What would the fox say? That was a really bad rendition.
All right, I'm going to move some coal into the cars.
If you guys see some like tips, by all means share them in the chat. Mike does not look at the chat.
I can't actually see the chat, so I'm strictly relying on Mandy to relay the information. So any tips for me probably won't make it to me. Yeah, and any tips for her will remain secret.
I need all the help I can get.
Yeah. So taking the moving of 2 to 3, so I'll move this one up here.
Nicely done.
And these 2 down here.
Okay, good. Oh, this is disappointing. All right, well, I don't really like any of the options presented to me. However, yeah, that's not going to fly either. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. I will go here, and I will take a choo-choo, which I feel really horrible about doing now because I've practically just given him a black one.
You did.
I know.
I can't place there. So, for example, I only have a 1 left, and you must use something that is 1 higher than anything that is in the spot that you're placing. So, for example, I cannot place anywhere that there are currently cards because 1 won't be higher than anything else that's placed. So that limits my options. What's left is actually finishing a contract, but I don't have any contracts yet. I could go here to move 0 or 1 lorries, but I don't have any to move. This stack is bonus points. There are different requirements to get bonus points. So it could be the color of the engine, it could be contracts, it could be destinations for the contract. So there's a variety of points in there.
Holden, they are full-size cards. Yeah, not like Houses of Burgundy where they're like this big. Yeah. And even first class
takes up space.
Yeah, first class also has smaller cards. No, these are the regular size, not tarot, but full size.
So I'm going to go here.
Which would be wise.
Which gets me a card that gets me 2 points for every black engine that I have for my trains by the end of the game. So I'll want to try and build towards those if I can.
All right.
All right, so whoever went first, well, first, if anybody had placed cards here, then the last person to place cards here will get the round marker, and they're worth a point at the end of the game. If nobody placed anything there, any workers there, then it's whoever went first in the round gets that and remains the start player. So it's one of the games where you do need to, if you want first player, then you need to actually take an action to get first player.
Yeah, I don't need it yet, but eventually. And to answer Christian, really, I don't mind the small size cards in Burgundy. I thought it was, I mean, can you imagine if they were large? My gosh, you would have no table space. But, sorry. I think you were blue and I was red.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, colors.
I know. So normally I like black, but you know, for camera purposes, it doesn't really work.
So because I got the shift marker, I get to go first in the next round.
So you can see this game's pretty easy to catch on to. It's just a matter of strategizing and maybe trying to block the other person.
It definitely comes down to efficiency. You're looking to move everything at the right time, using your actions as efficiently as possible, like most worker placement games.
Yes, and that might be a problem for me.
I'm grabbing another black engine.
This is just not working out
Feeds
for me
in
right
well
now.
to my objective card.
Okay, this is going to have to happen early, unfortunately. It makes me a little
speaking.
upset about it, actually. Okay, so we're going to go here, do my 1, 2, 3, 4. I see the one I want on the bottom.
You're liking those wilds, are you?
I sure do. It's working in my favor. All right, that's my turn. Hmm.
All right.
So you can already start to see that it's spreading.
Go there.
Yeah, of course you will.
Grab some more coal.
All right, I will go here so I can move 2 of my lorries, starting with the innermost to here, and moving this one to here. All right, I see some progress. It's slow. I probably should pick up an objective card at some point. I like big cards, and I cannot lie. Why am I not surprised by that sentence, Christian?
All right. I will go here and grab this one.
So I feel like from our last play, we're trying to build up, but we have yet to pick up objective cards, I don't believe. No, we have not.
I've grabbed an objective card. These are the objective cards, but not a contract card.
Excuse me, a contract.
Yeah.
Yes, actually I haven't grabbed either, so that works out for you. Okay, so now, what do I want to do? What is in my cards right now? I'm so nervous to pick up that contract, and underneath it is a big 10-pointer, which I know is what's going to happen, but you know what? No time like the present. Okay, well, it wasn't horrible.
I'll take this out.
Yeah, I figured you might do that. Darn it. Yeah, I feel like that 3 might be there for a while. All right, so now...
Sometimes they can be good for quick points, though.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's just like there's no point in wasting it. Okay, so now I need... That's not really what I wanted to do, but I think... I feel like that's a bit of a waste. I'm going to take that and see how this pans out for me. So that one I took gives me an option when I use it to choose another contract card, in addition to the one I'm already taking. I feel like I put myself in a really bad position right now. Oh.
All right, I'll take a card.
Oh, okay.
There's one of your fabulous
Darn
wives.
right. I'm all over it like hair on a bear. And this I can actually smush in here, because that was just the front of the train. There we go. Probably would help for me to complete one at some point. Although...
All right, I'd like to go looking through a pile. Go through here. And I'll get one of Mandy's favorite wilds.
I know, I love the wilds.
And where would I like to put that? I think I'm going to go here.
Yeah, this didn't really pan out the way I would have liked, unfortunately. However, I could do that, but it's going to be like a double whammy. I feel like that's not smart on my part. Here needs to be a green or a yellow. Not looking good on any front here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What color is that train? Is it green? No, it just allows you an additional card.
That lets you grab any train. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not a bad idea. I don't know, it's a bit of a waste, mind you.
Grab any train from the top.
Yeah, from the top. Yeah. So that's 2. I will take that.
What are you going to do with your 3, eh?
Okay,
Not many options with a 3.
That's why I can't play with someone who like knows all the names. I'm not even counting what he has in his hand.
And I'm just going to make this obvious that it was a 2 misplaced. So
sure. We'll just let that slide like that.
Yeah. So you have a couple options with a 3, but yeah.
If I decide to...
Are there any you want? I don't know.
Probably not. I'm just like the most random player ever. Strategy? I don't know what that is at all.
So, knowing that you have to place a 3.
Really?
I might have to kind of limit where you can go.
Doesn't matter. We all know what's going to happen at the end of this game.
I'm going to go here. Grab that.
Really? Whatever will I do?
Really?
See, now I kind of have to go there, and I don't want that 3 contract because I know there's going to be a 10-pointer on the end of it.
Did I do that?
Yeah, whatever. So where on the weight range does this sit for you? Rules seem light enough. How's the math and long range strategizing? It's light. Like I think on BGG it's like a 2.8 or something, or even less than that. It's not.
I wouldn't put it that high.
No.
No.
Yeah. It's fairly light.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to answer the rest about the math and the strategizing, but.
There really isn't that much math, I find.
Of course.
There is what I just did. There is a bit of.
There's the 10.
There is a bit of card counting because you know what everybody has in their hand and you know what's out here, so it's pretty easy to figure out what she has. It was, I knew she had the 3 left because her 3 had not come out to play. With 2 players, we start with I think it's 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 ones, 2 twos, and 1 3. So because you have to play 1 higher than what was previously played, I knew that she wasn't able to play in any of the empty spots or anything that only had 1 on it. I had a 2 in my hand, and if I played, I had a 2 and a 1. And if I played just the 2 somewhere, that would actually open up an extra spot for her to play her 3. So I decided to use the 2 and the 1 together, which actually took away one of the 3 spots and left her with basically there or there, and that's all she could play on. So there's a bit of strategy with that, but really it's not that heavy of a math game at all. Yeah. So I've
exhausted your options. Yep. All right.
So
you get that. Yep. So I'm gonna have to take that away because honestly I feel like that's gonna be lots of points later.
All right. And why do I keep thinking that was red? Was that really blue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember we decided I was going to wear red, and then...
Absolutely, sure.
You don't remember that.
And really, it actually doesn't really matter, does it?
No.
They're just what you're assigning. Okay, so I'm going first again.
Yeah, you better take that because if you don't...
Like to take that 10-point contract.
Why? Why is there not another 10 there?
There's another 3.
Yeah, I don't want that.
You can collect 3s
if you want.
that.
I don't want that. Garbage. I'm so irritated right now. All right, well, my options are so fantastic. Womp, womp, not. So let us look at my contracts and see what I can do. And that's not horrible. We just need to deal with this situation. So let's do this. All right, get my little train started and finished.
Grab another card.
Why? I could at least make this worth my while, but I feel like it's a waste. Okay, so now I could make this work. I'm going to go here and take this, which allows me to get 2 bonus points for every blue rail that I have at the end of the game.
All right.
Oh, that's so ridiculous. Why did I not? I should have put that elsewhere. No, it's okay. I just realized what I should have done. All right, so now we're gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna go through here. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that did not go the way I would have liked.
A lot of copper engines.
Unbelievable. 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 I can't believe that.
So one of the reasons that the color of the engine matters is that when you go to fulfill the contracts, you're going to be taking this action, which lets you move all engines that you have contracts for and are the same color. So if I was to take that action right now, I do have 2 black engines. I could fulfill both of those at the same time if I had contracts to fulfill for both of those. Whereas if I had 2 different colored engines, I could only pick one.
All right.
Indeed. Alrighty. Let's see here.
Yeah, the selection right now, I'm a little disappointed.
I'm going to take a share.
All right.
The way the shares work is each of the contracts, I'll show you a contract, I'll show you this contract. With this 10-point contract that I have, there are 4 different destinations that you can be shipping the contract to. If you get the matching share, for that contract. At the end of the game, you can assign those shares to the contracts. Any shares that you have that you are unable to assign, you've actually got to throw away and you won't be getting the points for them. So you want to make sure that you can fulfill those at the end of the game.
Well, this is quite the predicament that I'm in, so might as well get on it. And I'm going to complete one of my contracts. So good. I can't control myself. So it's a value of 3 points in the game, 1 lorry, which I have, 1 train because I don't have any other black ones. That is a wrap. I like to put them face up like this. Whether that's correct or not, well, it's good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just put those to the side. Mind you, I could just put these off screen, to be honest. We'll leave them here for now.
All right. I'll go over here and grab this. Quickly running out of space.
All right, what are my other contracts looking like? Not good. Not good. So
It's a card game in board game size.
I know. So I'll place this like this. So you can see it's 2. I'm going to take the Shamrock. I think it's Shamrock.
Yeah.
+1. So you can see the rounds go fairly quickly.
Is it quite possible that I am looking at the wrong deck of cards? Yes, it is. All right, let's see here. So I'm looking to start moving some stuff.
Yeah.
Can I do that in an efficient manner? Oof, no. That's interesting. So.
Yes. So Holden is saying player interaction limited to blocking actions like normal for worker placement. Yes, that would be correct. So we thought we'd give this a try to see how it plays out. These are games that generally, and we both enjoy. I enjoy them probably maybe more. I'm not sure. I own more. Maybe that's the way I should go. But these are generally definitely different when you're trying to portray how to play them. We don't want it to be too boring, but we do want to show the actions and make it fun. There's some bad choices on the board right now.
All right. I will look at 4 cards. The question is, what do I need? So something you do have to wrap your head around is you're looking ahead to what are your actions actually going to be. So I'm looking at where do I want to be assigning each of these lorries to fulfill the contracts that I have in hand. What am I short on? That's what I'm going to go for. So if I have that there, that's 4. I need another 3. He said it wasn't math heavy. Okay.
The math is correct.
Nope, don't like any of those. But I am going to take 1. No, that's awful.
Oh, not finding the one of your dreams?
No. All right. I'll grab that one then. Carry on the train. Probably going off screen now?
Yeah.
Almost, yeah.
Push it up to the end. All right.
Yikes.
Wow, this is terrible. Terrible. Oh, well, that actually works out. So I'm going to go here and take one of the shares. I will later assign that. Something else. I guess I could leave those face down, to be on the smart side.
Wow. What have I done? All right. I will eventually need another engine, so I'm going to grab one.
Yes! Hello, come to mama, it's green! Woohoo! 2 greens, 2 greens.
Leaves me with, let's see here.
Alden says turtle. Turtle. What does that mean? As in, like, terrible?
Oh boy.
Now it's the math time.
Yeah. And tricky too, because I'm left with a 2, which limits where I can go. I would like to start loading up the lorries onto my trains, but with a 2, I can't actually go into either of the spots that allows me to do that. However, I have a card that will let me do that. So I think I'm going to play that card to start. So this is the extra action card, the innovation card. It's called the innovation deck. This is the innovation card that lets me move 1 to 4 lorries onto my trains. So that's going to get discarded. I'll start a discard pile with those.
I think in the rules to the box.
And I get to move 4 of these. So there's only one spot that can go, because again it has to match the train and the, I'm going to call it a station that it has to go into. And this one, let's see here, this will be 2. Put it there, I can put it there. I'll put it here.
Yeah, the yellow gives you lots of options.
And then this will make it 4. There's only one spot that can go. So I'll put it there. And that wasn't actually my whole turn because I still have an action to play. And I think I will not like my options.
Either way.
All right, I'm going to go up here and grab that wild.
Okay.
And put it in here.
Perfect. All right. So Silver's player. I need to do something about that
another one of those.
very soon because that's like 3 points I've just given away. And blue, red, blue. Thank you. Danke.
Bitte. All right, and I start again, do I?
Yes, you do. All right.
Okay, I will start by doing this. And grabbing that.
See, I was hoping you would notice that one, but unfortunately that did not happen. All right. What would I like to do with my situation? Okay, I think we'll do here, and we'll move you to here.
So you can see that sometimes you might get tied up with lorries and a backup of lorries because you do need to actually move them in order.
Right.
But one thing you can do is you can actually move them to lorry storage. So you do still have to move them out of the way in order, but you can move them down to a storage area. And then when you're taking the action to move them onto your trains, you can take from your lorry storage in any order. You're sort of wasting a step moving them here first, but sometimes it will be necessary just to get them out of the way. So that is going to have 2. I need something I don't have. Damn it. All right, so I'll go looking for what I need. So first I need to think, what do I need?
I have to take that action.
Yep. I know you like it.
I do. It's my favorites.
All right, I'll go looking in here.
Told all my secrets.
I don't know if I got what I need there. Okay.
I have a song that came to mind, but. Alrighty, Roo. I'm going to go here. I'm going to take that share. Excellent news.
All right, I will go here and move 2 to 3 lorries. This one, I don't actually have a spot I can put it, so this is what I was saying. I'm going to move it to storage instead just to get it out of the way of the queue.
Right.
There was a reason I started bringing that up, looking ahead at what I was trying to do. And then this is going to go up here, and this is going to go up here. I've got many full trains. Now I need to start fulfilling some contracts.
Well, you've got all these like crazy contracts. Unlike myself, you know.
No idea what you're talking
yeah,
about.
right. So I'm gonna go here where I get to look through the pile, and let us please find a contract that is. Okay, I can't look. I'm closing my eyes because I don't want to get too excited. Unbelievable, unbelievable. All right, we won't talk about it. I did not get the contract of my dreams. That's too bad.
All right, time to start chipping some stuff out. Make sure my math is right. That. Here we go.
Oh boy.
So take the action to fulfill some contracts.
He's on to you. Watch out. Yeah, you're darn right. He's taking my moves.
So I have 1 to fulfill 10 points, 4 lorries and 3 lorries. They're both the same colored engine, which means I can do them all for the one action. And I will.
You know, you see, I feel like that should have belonged to me, that 10. I just pointed it out, which was wrong. And he noticed.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, this is depressing.
That's me.
All right.
Now I've got some room to breathe.
Okay, so let me take a look at my contracts and see what I have. Because it's looking like it could be not what I want. All right. So, wow. Castles or more castles? Really? That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, so I think what I'll do, this is not the most efficient way of doing it. However, I'm struggling here a little bit. So, with that being said, I will fulfill one contract. There is a method to my madness here. And the contract that I shall be fulfilling will be this one right here, which is the blue train. It's only asking for 2 or more lorries. I have 3, and that'll be that. So I like to put everything together, my points underneath.
So the number of lorries on the contract card is the minimum you need. You can do more, but obviously it would be more efficient to get a higher point contract if you can, but it's not always possible. So sometimes you just have to do a lesser contract to get them out.
Exactly. I'm actually just going to put my contracts off to the side, and then we'll look at them later. Just takes up less room.
So that's over to me.
Correct.
Back to rebuilding. All right.
I know. I think we're kind of both on that train.
No.
Yeah.
If you're not going to laugh at soot up, I'm not going to laugh at
I was
that.
going to say train of thought, but then I was
No.
like, no, I didn't quite
No.
get there.
No.
All right, that was a bad pun.
All right. Let's see here. I am going to go here and take one of the innovation cards that gives me an action later. Banking in action.
That seems like such a good idea.
Why, thank you.
I think I shall do the same.
All right.
Beautiful. Wow, I seem to have a collection. Let's see here. Oh, well then, Mandy, what are you thinking? That's a good one. I've got to start using some of these ones. So I hope no one's betting on me to win this game, because right now it's looking a little rough.
Somebody call Vegas and see what the odds are.
I need one of those 10-point contracts. There's got to be one in there. I just feel like I can't waste cards to look for it. You know you want one of those lorries.
No, I don't really.
Castle or more castle?
Yeah, really. Options are quite slim here. Oh, boy. Make a decision. Make a decision.
Do it. Do it.
Fine. Done. Taking the castle. Hey, look.
Yes!
The wild.
Woohoo! This is great. All right. Jeez, I just don't know what to do with myself. Sure I do. All right. There we go. Come to mama. Oh, well, that wasn't as exciting.
The real question is, what are you going to do with a 1 in your hand?
Oh, seriously? Why are you going to ruin the surprise? Oh. Christian, 7-1 for a Mandi victory. Yeah, thanks.
That's straight from the Bellagio. You can't argue those odds.
Oh, that's okay. We'll cross our fingers. Maybe by some miracle I'll win.
All right, I'm going to go. It's kind of overkill to use a 3 there, but options are limited for the 3 as well.
Exactly.
I could go there and get that, but I kind of like the flexibility of the innovation
where
cards.
that's going.
Yeah.
I think I shall go. Well, my options are again fairly limited, and that's bothering me that that's only a 3 for that contract. I refuse. Absolute refuse. So I will go here. Actually, I will go here and take that. Yes, I know. There is a reason. Seems silly.
All right. Oh, that works. Thank you.
Most importantly, what's in the glass? So, for those who haven't watched before, Holden and Michael have this beer thing going on.
We're both beer aficionados, so yeah, it's a valid question. They usually have something different going on there. This is called Captain's Log Lager.
I feel like that would have been appropriate for next week.
Maybe. Maybe.
All right. Well,
All right.
We'll see. Okay, so for once,
Yes.
Yahoo! I get that little sucker. And now we can take our workers
You're going to get to go
back.
first, too.
I know. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, to be honest. All right. Thank you very much.
First in a worker placement is always a good thing.
Yeah. See, I'm one of those people that I save that for the end, you know? Get them by surprise.
You like the fewest options possible.
Exactly. Okay, so, ooh, see, now I see something that I really want, and I think that's a bit more appropriate. So let me just look at my hand because there's a few things happening here that I kind of like where it's going, although not useful to me at the moment. Well, I think we'll do this, which gives me that extra worker from 1 to 3. Although now I'm a little disappointed as I see what was underneath the 1 to 3 worker.
So that worker can be used as any 1 to 3 value worker. The next one that came up is actually 1 to 5, which gives you even more flexibility in terms of where it's played, especially in a 2-player game.
Oh, bless your soul, Marianne. Money's on me. I feel bad now because the chances of me winning are probably slim, but I appreciate the support.
That'll sway the odds a little bit again. You know,
it's given me some
going
confidence.
back to Vegas, they might be reducing it to a 6 to 1, 5 to 1. We'll see.
It's given me some confidence. Okay, Here we go.
All right. So what am I looking at here? Got that. That would help me with that. All right. I'm gonna grab that wild.
Of course you were. And we're back to castles. All right, enough of this. No more playing around. 2 on that one. We're gonna do a little search.
Going digging?
Okay, come on.
You're welcome to leave a 10 at the top of that stack if you wish.
I didn't look. Now I gotta look. Yes! I mean, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, okay. Not happy about leaving the 7s, but you know.
I'll take that.
Girl's gotta do what she's gotta do.
Yep.
All right, moving along here. Okay, here we go. I will take the double, slide you into there. All right. Canadian though, so won't lose too much. Okay, so that's okay then, because yes, our money. Well, we all know about that.
Yes, yes we do.
Okay, so all right, you went already?
Yep.
Fantastic, fantastic. What do I need now? And I need some carts. All right. I'm going to go here. We're going to take, oops.
I'm just going to call those the Mandi card. Now.
I know.
The Mandi Wild.
So I'm kind of chewing off the board here. So how do you guys like the mechanics of the game so far? So I know it's a little repetitive. It's lighter. You know, we wanted to show something a little bit different before we get into the crazy stuff again next week, but I'm curious to know what your thoughts are so far, if you haven't played the game.
All right. I'm going to go digging.
Oh, boy. Yeah, he's looking for extra pointage.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Wow, no. No. No, just no.
Just no.
Just no. All right.
That seems to be my whole gameplay.
Just no.
All right. So I potentially could have something happening here. Let's just take a look at these contracts that I have happening. Not terrible. Not amazing. Okay, so I think we'll go here. Actually, no, I cannot go there. I actually will go here and take this one. Oh, well, look at that. I think I practically just opened the door there for you.
And I will walk right in.
So let's see here. Dosa, hello. I think it looks like fun, light enough that my group would enjoy it. So that's awesome. So we've been showing, like, I wouldn't say heavier games, but more
last week was.
Okay, last week was super heavy. This is a bit more detailed, but like we were trying to show a range. Like I said before, these are kind of hard to show without it seeming like, oh my gosh, it's so boring. It's not at all when you're playing it. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. But yeah, like I think this is a great game for people who just want something a bit like lighter.
Yep. Once you know it, easily played over lunchtime. But,
oh yeah, for sure. Like we're talking and whatever, but yeah, I definitely think you could play.
So the first thing I'm going to do is play that innovation card. So that innovation card that I grabbed earlier, this one lets me grab a lorry from either of the stacks. Could be a single or a double. I get to grab one of those, and I'm going to grab that one, so it doesn't actually take me the action cards that I have to do it, which would normally cost me 3. I just get to do that freely.
Did you pilfer that green one?
I pilfered this one from here. Yes, absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely.
Come on.
And I still have my action.
Unbelievable. This is ridiculous.
And I still have my action.
I can't believe this.
Oh, believe it.
Oh!
Or if I go there, no, that doesn't really work for me.
Yeah, this will be a good warm-up before Millennium Blades. Oh, that's going to be a good one.
Huh.
Wow, I am having a terrible game tonight, just so you know. I'm usually not this horrible.
Right. I don't like using 3 for it, but I need it. So I'm going to use 3 workers to grab that Mandi Wild.
I become the Mandi Wild. I'm kind of down with that. I'm just so upset right now about what's happening in my life at the moment. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm sorry. This is hurting my soul at the moment. I feel like that's a waste if I do that, but I could do that. I don't really need to do that. That'll allow me to do that. And I don't want to do that because that seems like a bit of a problem. What to do? What to do? Okay, so I think what I will, oh my goodness, I don't even know. I'm so confused. Perplexed, if you will. We'll get that ship rolling. I can't seem to get any with points, so I might as well go another route.
Well then.
See, I'm not the only one who can't play with him, especially games that involve math. Ooh.
You're left with the 3, are you?
I don't know what you're talking about. Please.
All right. I'm probably going to open up a place that you can put that 3. But I do believe I need this. So, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go there and grab that large.
Yes! Okay. That was my silent inside victory because it's one with a point. Yahoo!
Which leaves me with a single, and I'm going to go there.
Well, hold on now once you're done there.
Well, I'll wait.
No, go ahead. I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Okay. So I am going to go here, which lets me move a single.
He's going to reclaim the first place. I can't.
Absolutely. That's the main reason.
You couldn't let me
there.
have it for
but
2
I also
rounds.
get to move. I also get to move one as well.
Let me have it for 2 rounds. Unbelievable.
If I move that, no, I'm going to move. Oh, that's kind of in the way.
Oh well.
Shoot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll move that. Move those over.
Okay, so I'm actually going to use this. So this is one of my other cards that I had from before. These are the, what do I call them? Not objective cards. Sorry, this one's.
Those are the innovation
cards. Innovation
So
cards.
that's actually why I was going to stop.
Yeah.
Because you should play that on your turn.
Ah, so it has to be on the same turn.
And yeah, so
because the round end.
So I can take that back, and if you want to, play that, if you wanted to play it somewhere else, that's fine.
It's an addition too, so I can do that on another turn.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because if there's something out there you want,
nope.
I'm going to be going first. Keep that in mind.
Just play your card.
Okay. All right. I'm grabbing that.
All right.
Yeah, those are played on your turn.
I don't know why I feel like those ones are like extra workers, but I forgot it's in addition to. Wait. Oh. We're having a discussion now about bourbon milkshakes. I don't even know how that transpired.
Bourbon milk? Well, now I'm curious. I wish I could see the chat.
Something about Halden. I had a bourbon milkshake from Beyond the Pale. So from Beyond the Pale, that was from Halden. So I guess liquor has now entered the chat.
Did it ever leave?
That's true. That is a valid point. So I've now lost my first place. Or first turn, I should say. It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
I will start with...
I need some carts of some sort. Oh, actually, lies. I could do that instead.
I think I need a contract. So
oh, do you know?
I do.
See, I'm rolling my eyes. Because you don't, really.
And one thing we haven't mentioned yet at this point is how does the game end? Each round, we're grabbing one of these shift tokens. So each round is called a shift. Whoever has played the last cards here gets the shift token, which is worth a point at the end of the game, and that is also the round counter as well. So with 2 players, there are 7 shift tokens, which means we're playing 7 rounds, and then we score up. If you're playing more people, you'd have fewer rounds. All right, back to business. Back to business.
Back to all the businesses.
Oh, I could do that. I could do that. I could do that.
Oh, bourbon barrel aged milk stout. Someone's like, oh boy, that's very
that sounds like, oh, milk stout. Yes.
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 But a shot of bourbon and a vanilla shake is pretty glorious too.
Or the chocolate manifesto from Flying Monkeys, which is the Halden knows that well. That's the double or triple chocolate milk stout, which is very delicious.
That sounds like a lot of milk, and my stomach was like, no.
Okay, I'm going to go here, which will let me move an awkward number of carts, or lorries, I should say. So I'll move that one into here, and that one into there.
Okay, so I'm going to go here and take this and put this down here. It's not too many rounds left, so I really got to get my buns in gear here. I'm kind of diddling around, to be quite honest.
You good?
Yep.
Okay. I will go here.
It's like, now I want a milkshake.
Which lets me move 1. And I'll do that.
Okay, so now, that could work too. And then I could do that, which would allow me to do that. That's a lot of moves, but we're going to go for it.
That is a lot of coal.
Mm-hmm.
Holy coal. Okay. Did I work this out correctly?
So now I got to do that. Okay, so that could work actually.
I think I did. It's a bit of overkill, but here we go. It's time to start fulfilling some contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Both engines are the same color, which means I can do this. So I've got 2 contracts for 3 lorries each. This one has an extra one. You don't get any extra points for it, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Perfect. Okay. Everyone's on about the bourbon milkshake.
As they should be.
That's very amusing. Okay, so now that he's finished like a bajillion contracts, let's move it along and see if I can actually do something with
Or
myself.
4. That's not a bajillion.
Sure. So let's go here, and I'll take this card here, and we'll move this over here.
Alrighty. I believe I'm going to go digging.
Alrighty.
I'd like some shares. Would you like some shares?
Sure. Why not?
I'd like some shares. Okay.
Oh, I'm sure you got a good one.
They're all the same.
That's unfortunate for you.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'm going to go here. And I guess I can do this one at a time, but I will eventually be using another.
Okay.
So
Yep.
I don't know if I do them one and then do it again.
Yep.
I'm assuming
Do
that's how
one.
we're gonna-
Yep.
Perfect. So I get to move 2, really, at this level. And then it'll be the same here. Kind of have to do it. Well, I could do it the other way. Yeah, so you know what? Let us do that. As a 3, and allow me to move this here. Okay.
Good.
That is perfect. All right.
Okay, now.
I thought you might.
Workers for the future.
Sure. So I will place here And I'm also going to implement that card, which allows me to get, that's the first one, and that is now the second one.
Okay.
That is out of the game.
I'll grab a contract.
And the card should be out of the game as well. Okay, contract. Now, what shall I do with this lovely card? I could go there. Could go there, but I feel like I don't really want to add anything there because I have nothing to add there. I could go there actually. That would
do
work
with
out.
a 3.
Yes, I know. Beat you to it before you can say a darn thing. Did I play anything else on my turn? I think that was it. Yeah.
I also have a 3.
Thank goodness, this train is getting out of control.
I'll go here and grab another contract. Or share, I should say.
I'm gonna lose just on first player points alone.
All right, I'll
All
grab
right.
that one.
This is the last round. I legitimately need to get my buns in gear. All right. This is out of the game. Those are yours.
Yep.
Perfect. And I'm assuming you will be going first. Yet
I
again.
will. Don't mind I do. So, last round.
Yes, don't remind me.
Last round.
Oh wow, I like legitimately have to get this organized. Can
What
that happen?
can you do in one round?
I know, well, I'm thinking to myself, wow, I got a lot of stuff I need to start moving along here. Although, that actually could work. Interesting.
All right, I'll go here. Grab a card.
All right, I'm going to go here and move 3. However, I think what I need to do is I need to move you in holding, move you here, and that's going to have to work.
Okay.
That's the only way I can figure that out.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go over here and grab this.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's a little late in the game to be grabbing new stuff, but
You never know.
you're gonna find out.
And now I will go here and move. This can stay, and I'm going to just move these 2.
Okay.
Right, starting with the inner one here. It's going to go there. That's going to go there. Perfect.
Okay.
Yes. Like, I have to think about this carefully because there's a few things I'm trying to do. Don't know what's going to happen. OMG, 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 OMG. And now I'm like, can I put these to good use?
So
Yes.
I do that. Gets me back. Then I need to do this.
Yeah, that's not really great, however.
That's okay. Then I can do this. And I have that.
Can you tell it's like getting to end of game?
Yeah. Try and squeeze out those
Yeah.
extra points at the end. So I'm going to go there. Go digging for a contract that is worthy of my work.
All of the work you're putting in?
Yeah.
Oh, I like what's sitting on top, mind you.
That's
Unfortunate for you.
well, no. There's no way I could fulfill that anyway.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how much I can push this with only the rest of the round to go.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get greedy? I don't know.
Well, you could. Let's be frank. You
I
could.
don't know. What do we got here?
Now is like final strategizations.
Yeah. Whew, okay. I'll play it a little on the safer side. Would you like a 10-point contract?
Sure do.
Sure do. All right, so that was the first part of my plan. Second part. Second verse, same as the first. Grabbing an engine.
Choo choo choo. All right, now I actually have to figure this out because I have to see if I have enough actions in order to do it.
There's never enough actions.
Oh, I know, of course. So if I do that, that'll allow me to do that. Yeah, maybe kind of boned here, but we're going to try it.
You mean this one?
No. I meant this one. All right.
That is a long train you've got going on there.
Just like, I'm sorry, I think it's like legitimately off the screen. It really is. While you're thinking of what you want to do, I'm gonna do some adjustments.
Just away.
So I can.
I'm getting scared with the size of those trains over there.
Yeah, but I also.
A little intimidating.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Well, I think what I'll do is I'll make use of one of my innovation cards that lets me move 1 to 4 lorries.
Righto.
So I'll put that in there. So that was my innovation card.
Mandy, she's our woman. If she can do it, no one can. That's great.
I seem to remember that rhyming so much better when I was younger. I don't know. I guess if you say woman.
Woman?
If she can't do it, no one can.
Yeah, okay. It's good.
It's still there. It's still there.
It's good.
And then somewhere, there it is. I'll go here and fulfill a contract with 2 lorries. With that one.
Yeah, you get that extra 5. It's worth it.
I do.
What do I want to do next? Okay, so I think I'm going to go... let me see if I have a card that's of use to me. I don't think so, maybe? I don't know. So let's go to... This is a problem. And I have to play this carefully. Because I could do that, or I could do that.
Have there been any game tips from anybody from me that she's just not allowing through the filter? Probably not. All right.
Whatever. Whatever. Okay, so we're going to go to... Okay, so I kind of have to do this. And I have to move this 2 over here. Well, I don't have to, but it's probably wise. Okay.
Do you have 2 10-point contracts to fill?
No.
Okay.
I don't, but I'm like, I might as well move everything out. Oh, that's kind of gross.
All right.
No pressure. It's usually the end game point that kill me anyway, so that's always a bit of an issue. I think he's far enough ahead that he doesn't have to crush my soul, but we'll find out in a minute.
That doesn't do me any good. That doesn't do me any good. I think I need to go digging. Wow, options for placement are very limited here.
Well, it's also because it's near the end, so really...
All right, I'm going to spend 4 workers. A whopping 4 workers to go digging. Find something worthwhile. Eeny, meeny, miny. This one.
Endgame. Might as well. And he's probably going to get one that's scoring tons of points because, let's be honest, my endgame's a problem. It's always an issue.
Nope.
Might have one that'll do
maybe and no. So. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, those don't do me any good. Okay.
My last 2 cards. So to
Ship
fulfill.
it. Yep.
And I have, what's this?
Did I not just ask if you had 2 10-point contracts?
I can't be at fault as to what I heard.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Nope. I don't have 2 10-point contracts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, now.
Yeah, but it changes nothing. Let's be honest here.
Are you kidding? That's 20 points right there.
Okay, but you have endgame scoring, which is something that I am lacking, quite frankly. So. Okay.
Back to me?
Yes. So I officially have no more cards. And he's going to get like a bajillion points just on taking that first player token. I refused. I had to give it up at some point. Wait, where did it go? I'm going to need it later. My lonely one.
Okay, here's how I'm going to do this. So when you have one of the innovation cards that has the range of workers on it, because you have to play one higher than the previous one, it will automatically be assigned that number. So if I play this here, even though it's 1 to 5 and gives me lots of flexibility, the tricky part is I have a 2 left, which means I'll be able to play here twice because I can follow it up with my 2. There's nowhere else worthwhile playing this 2, so at least this opens up some options. So having said that, I'll go here to take this one and hope that underneath there.
Ugh, unbelievable.
Yeah. I'll play my 2.
Unbelievable.
And I'll grab that.
I'm so getting screwed in endgame scoring.
All right, so nobody played there. I was the first player, so I do get that. And we go into endgame scoring, so we can remove these.
Yeah, so these can be removed.
These can go away.
Yep. Train's heads are there. All right, let's see.
After.
If it's extremely high margin, we won't announce the scores.
Vegas wants to know.
Yeah.
They have an over-under on this as well. It's not just win-lose.
Hopefully, you bet against me. No. All right. Scoring.
So, first we have the single lorry cards, because only the single lorry cards have the points at the top.
Alrighty, Roo. Let's do that. Oh boy, it's looking rough. It's looking rough. Actually, this pile was quite good, so I won't lie. Don't know how good. Good enough. All right. I'm sure he has a million or something.
I had 4 non-scoring ones. All right.
That's a lot.
So, what do you got?
1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not bad.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See? Close.
Yeah, it was
Very
that
close.
last. It was that last one.
Very
Though.
close.
All right, so I'm gonna remove these, unless I need them for something else.
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Next up, we have contracts with your whopping 10 pointers over there.
Ooh, but it only gives me 28. I didn't get enough in, to be honest.
10.
We have like 40.
And 21 would be 31, 36.
Close
Not
enough.
40. Not 40. Then we've got, oh, and with the contracts,
Yes, because this
assign
is
the
what matters.
shares.
Right.
So you do have to be able to assign the shares. If you can't assign the shares, you do not get the points.
That goes with that one. That goes with that one. I know I didn't get that one, and I don't think I got that one. That's unfortunate. I only got 2 of them. Nah.
Okay, so shares would be 6
Yeah,
and and
I think it
12.
was 12. Yeah, here we go.
And then the shift markers. So 1 and
1,
6.
6. Those darn shift markers.
And then the objectives.
Yeah. So I had a lonely one, and I don't even think I met it. It was like the one I grabbed, and it was for every blue one, and I'm convinced that I only had green. Oh, that's so sad. Black. Oh, I have 1 for a whole 2 points. Yep.
So those.
The only one that I could
Oh,
say.
there.
Yep.
Okay.
2 big ones.
2 for the. Okay. 2.
Guys, it's a wrap.
Not gonna lie, this might get a little rough here.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So I've got. This one is 4 points if you have 5 or more lorries shipping to this destination, which I've got 3 contracts shipping there for a total of many more than 5. So I'll get 4 points for that. Just keep it on control here. Then I've got 2 points for every contract shipping to the same destination as the previous one. So 2, 4, 6. So that's 10. Then I've got same idea as that first one, 4 points if I'm shipping 5 or more to those destinations, which I have. So that's now 14.
Where do these come from?
And then I've got 2 points for every black engine that I've got, which is another 2 engines for 4 points. So a total of 18 on that.
Just on endgame scoring. So FYI, endgame scoring in this game is important.
So it is good to focus, if you can, on 1 or 2 types of trains, 1 or 2 types of locations. So what you might want to do is you start off by grabbing what's available, but once you have a couple, then that's when you start using that that option where you can start digging for the ones you're looking for. Once you know where you want to specialize, start digging for those.
I felt I didn't use that action as much as I normally do, and I was so focused on getting those 10 pointers, which I probably could have had a similar effect just having lots more smaller objectives, but that's just my opinion. All right, let's hear the crushing total.
Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Do they want to hear it?
Yes.
All right. You got to 47.
That's the consolation. Okay.
83.
Damn it! That's worse than last time. Oh my god. So much for my Canadian money. It was well worth it though for the bourbon milkshake. Oh man, that just made me laugh right there.
I'm glad you had a good bourbon milkshake.
I know. Takes away the sting from my loss.
Yes.
All right, so there you have it. That is Coal Baron, the great card game.
Yep.
I actually enjoy this game. It's on the lighter end of the spectrum, which is nice because I'm used to playing those very heavy type games. So this is a nice departure from that. I would like to play the original to compare because I've heard it's quite good.
Yeah, I've never played the original either, so
yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
Be interested to check it out. Yep. So you can see varying strategies at work here. Obviously, endgame scoring has never been my strong suit, so it really hurt me in this game. So it's something that I would definitely have to look at implementing more. This is a 2-player. It does get a little bit more competitive with 4, but then you do end up having the higher cards in your hand to play as well.
But I personally think that you could also get it would vary on the strategy is going to change when you've got, say, 4 people. With 2, I know what cards she has. I know what her options are to play in, so I can play accordingly. Whereas if it was 4 people, I play and now 3 people play after me. That's going to make it much more difficult to control options like that. So 2-player, I think it actually is a little more strategic in that sense.
Sure.
But obviously you're going to have a wider range of things happening when you've got 4 people.
So Marianne, thank you. It was a lot of fun to watch. Oh, I'm so glad. We were worried because it's a different type of game, but I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. And, you know, usually I won't have such a crushing defeat. But, you know, do what I can.
Yes.
But overall, I enjoyed this game.
We're all winners.
Yeah.
We enjoyed ourselves, right? No? Bourbon milkshakes for everybody.
So, yeah. So overall, this is a game that, for me, I enjoyed it. If you have First Class, it's different enough because I actually own this game and I own First Class, and they're both, in my opinion, very different games. First Class has modules that you can work through. And the mechanic is slightly different. You have I find it's a bit more complex that you have other things going on the board. In addition to the cards, where this is strictly using your cards as workers and using the set actions that are set before you. That's it. There's no deviation from what you see here. So overall, for me, I enjoyed this game quite a bit. Like I said, endgame scoring is important, so you might want to focus on that. But overall, I think it would be easy enough to learn. It's repetitive enough that someone could pick it up fairly quickly, and it plays in a short amount of time.
The first couple games for somebody that is not a stronger, a more seasoned game player, will say, the first couple rounds might be a little difficult because there are so many moving parts, literally, to get that train going. Because it is getting the right coal into the right spot, into the right car, to get the right contract, to go to the right location. So the first couple rounds might seem a tad daunting, maybe. Yeah. But once you've played the first few rounds, I think it would be smooth sailing or railing after that.
Oh, wow. They just keep on coming.
Well, it's not smooth sailing. Smooth sailing is next week.
Sailing is next week. So, Holden, if you had fun, that's a win. Exactly. And for me, I never play to win. I mean, I just play to have fun. Obviously, I'm trying and I play to have fun, but to me, that's the most important thing. So that's it for Coal Baron the card game. Next week, Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, same place, same people, we will be playing
Rum and Bones, Second Tide.
Yes.
Speaking of sailing.
Exactly. So this is fun. You'll see a little bit more interaction with this game. So we're back to kind of our usual type gaming. We've got a few other fun games in the queue for you, but next week will be Rum and Bones, the Second Tide. So if you haven't played it and want to check it out, we'll be doing that. Yeah, so I guess we'll finish off with, if you want to get a hold of me, you can actually email me at die4games@gmail.com. I'm also on social media, Instagram as the Board Gaming Pinup Girl. I'm on Twitter as the Board Gamer Pinup Girl. I'm also on Facebook as To Die For Games and YouTube as To Die For Games. And I am also a Dice Tower contributor. I know, it's just long.
Much more simple for me. I am on Instagram as Pawlom, Pawlom. Twitter is Pollen21, and I am actually using that a little more
Yay.
now. I'm trying. And I can be reached via email at pollen21@gmail.com.
So we have a comment from Susan. All the minis.
All the minis. I have way too many minis for Roman Bones. I have Roman Bones the first one and Second Tide and pretty much everything they had for both. So I could fill this table with all the minis. Yes, it's a lot. So
yeah, so set your clocks. It'll be a longer game next week, so make sure you've got a couple of hours at least to stay tuned with us. So that's it for now.
And a bourbon milkshake to go with.
Oh, jeez. I'm only imagining the things on this table next week. But that's it for now. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
All right. Bye.